Have you ever been in a virtual meeting where everyone talks over each other, or perhaps the opposite, where no one speaks at all? It is a common challenge that can make online collaboration frustrating and inefficient. Effectively managing turn-taking in virtual meetings means establishing clear, shared guidelines and thoughtfully utilizing available digital tools to foster inclusive and productive conversations for everyone involved. The primary reason turn-taking can be tricky online is the lack of natural nonverbal cues. In person, we use eye contact, body language, and subtle shifts to signal when we want to speak or when we are finished. These signals are largely absent in a virtual environment, making deliberate structure essential to prevent interruptions or silence. To build a more equitable and efficient dialogue, begin by setting an expectation at the start of your meeting. For instance, you can use a virtual hand-raising feature. Most meeting platforms offer this, allowing participants to visually signal their intent to speak without interrupting the current speaker. Encourage everyone to use it. Another highly effective strategy is to appoint a designated facilitator. This person actively monitors the virtual hand raises and manages the speaking order. They can call on individuals by name, ensuring that quieter members of the team also get an opportunity to contribute their valuable insights. You can also leverage the meeting chat function for questions and comments. This allows a parallel conversation to happen without disrupting the main speaker. The facilitator or a designated note-taker can then bring up important chat points at appropriate pauses in the discussion. For quicker updates or brief check-ins, consider a round-robin approach, where you go around to each person in a predetermined order. This is excellent for short status reports or quick thoughts. Alternatively, you can use the popcorn method, inviting anyone to speak up after a moment of silence, ensuring multiple voices are heard. Just be sure to set a time limit for each person to keep things moving smoothly. A useful tip is to introduce specific verbal cues. When you are done speaking and want to pass the floor, you can say something like, "Over to you, John," or "I have shared my thoughts, what are yours, Sarah?" This removes any guesswork and clearly indicates whose turn it is next. Implementing these deliberate turn-taking techniques fosters a culture of psychological safety. It encourages all team members, regardless of their usual speaking style, to contribute openly and confidently. This leads to richer discussions, more diverse perspectives, and ultimately better decision-making. By proactively structuring who speaks when and how, you transform what could be a chaotic or one-sided virtual dialogue into a well-orchestrated and highly engaging exchange. This ensures every voice is heard, valued, and contributes meaningfully to a more impactful meeting for everyone.